Alright guys, so today's project, or part of today's project, is going to be adjusting the track tension on this 175C. I already did the other side. It wasn't quite as dramatic as this side, but if you've seen my other videos, I just picked this machine up maybe a month ago. Had some issues with a transmission. The pilot control valve on the shifter was acting up, so I made sure I got that right. Machine appears to be functioning just like it should. Now it's time to do all the maintenance on it. And this thing has sat for years, and the tension has just come out of that chain, you know, from sitting. I guess it's not that uncommon. I'm still learning a lot about these machines, but so what I'm going to be doing is showing you how to take the belly out of that chain. It should be the distance from this roller up here, if you lay a straight edge, which I got here, across from the idler to this first roller. This distance here should be between an inch and an inch and a half. Right now it's just a fuzz over 6 inches, so it is way out of adjustment. And what I did was, according to the book, I did just what the book is recommended to tension these. You put something tall in front of the chain and or in front of the track. You pull the machine forward until it puts tension on it, and with the sprocket pulling in the back, the idea is that you pull all the slack out of the bottom. That sprocket's then, you know, pull and try to climb up on that, and it bunches all the extra up on top. So then the book also tells you to walk up, to actually walk on the track between your idler and your first roller and try to gather all the slack in that one belly, measure that, and that's what it's supposed to be, inch and a half. And how you adjust it is you pull. I'm going to pull these two bolts out right here. This plate comes off, and there's a grease fitting under here. There's also another fitting. It looks like a nut, but that's to relieve the pressure. If you wanted to relieve it, it's like a plug. It lets all the grease out. But that grease fitting is what I want to do. You know, what I want to use. I'm going to plug my grease gun onto that grease fitting, and I'm just going to pump it up, just like you'd be greasing a bearing or something on anything else. And that puts grease into this cylinder, which stretches everything out, and you can actually see it. I'm going to put you on a tripod, and as I'm pumping that, you'll actually see that chain coming up and becoming tight. It's pretty dramatic. So I'll get you up on the tripod. I'm going to pull that plate off, and I'm going to get my grease gun, and we'll go from there. Alright, so you can see I got my plate off now, and the grease fitting is right here. So I'm just taking my regular grease gun. I'll try to stay out of your way here so you can see this. Plug that on there and start pumping here. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear stuff moving. I want you to watch this right through here, and that, I mean, it's moving. I can see it moving with every pump of grease. Okay, we're getting close enough where climb up on here. See if I can push down on that again and gather all the slop right in here. Now we're shooting for 1 to 1.5 inches, and we got actually we're getting pretty close. About 1 5/8 inches. Make sure I got my straight line on there good. Inch 3/8. I'm going to put it at about 1 1/4 inches. That's just about perfect. So that's it. You can see the amount that piston has moved. So, you know, the grease forced in there, push the piston out here. I'm going to clean up the bottom of this plate, clean up that surface there, and bolt it back on. That's it. So that's how you adjust the track tension on most of your dozers and loaders, and hell, even most of your excavators. If it's got tracks, that's pretty much how they all do. I'm sure there's a lot of, you know, oddballs out there too, but alright guys, well that's it. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments down below. If you liked this video, click the like button and make sure you click that subscribe button too. You'll get to see me doing a whole bunch of other stuff to this machine. So I'll catch you on the next video.